Hi, all these years I had valued pride as an important value. Without pride in myself, how do I have the confidence to face the world? I was taught since young that I had to have pride in myself in order to achieve big things. If I had no pride in me, then I would end up doing shameful things. I remember hearing comments like, "Look at him, such shameful acts. He has no pride at all." My schooling years had been very focused on academic achievements, and I was very successful academically. My pride and confidence grew. I felt good and proud of my academic achievements, especially when people praised me. My career achievements were good too. I didn't feel or even believe that I have too much pride in myself. It is part of me, and I am part of it. However, I had no peace in my life. Much that I prayed for peace in me and in my family, I didn't feel that God was answering my prayer. I can't recall what made me suspect that I had pride as one cornerstone of my problems. I decided to ask God to give me humility, and I thought I was humble enough. God's answer to my prayer was swift and painful. I do not wish to mention what I went through, but it was enough to drive me to my knees in sorrow and humility. I realized the depth of my pride was a scourge of my life. Thankfully, God gave me the courage and wisdom to accept His correction as good for me. I decided to pray for humility again. I thought I was humble enough, not knowing that such thought itself was pride. Again, God answered my prayer with a swiftness I least expect. This time round, it was so damaging to my ego and confidence that I even had suicidal thoughts. God pulled me out of the mess and consoled me by letting me hope for the future and acknowledge the sin of pride in me. I realized God was quick to answer my prayers as long as I prayed for the right thing. I had been praying for peace for years, but to no avail. Now, I understand that for my situation, peace is a consequence. I had to remove certain blocks to achieve peace. Peace is one big block. Pride results in jealousy, arrogance, unforgiveness, impatience, lies, inability to take criticisms, stubbornness, talking down others, materialism as it feeds pride, showing off, oversensitivity about oneself, lack of sensitivity for others, fear of doing something right in case it backfired and hurt us. Inferiority complex if our basis for living is based on pride, hurts, selfishness, anger and hatred, insecurity. You may be amazed why I list down so many offshoots of pride. How do I know? Because I had them all. Today's society and values shun humility and raises pride. Children, including my own, have lots of pride in them at an early age. Pride is as good as the original sin.